I don't know where he was going, but he was. I couldn't even hike the ball.
They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to
that blitz was crazy, man. I couldn't do shit. Like, he probably had fucking 15 sacks.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
They should have put him out on this one.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 31-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
My joystick working again.
Stop! 180! Check, 47. Hey, me and you all day.
On third down, Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What he can.
Stop! 180! Check right 47. Yo.
First down, a run with Cohen.
Oh, face mask. Come on, man. Some bullshit, man.
This one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that.
I bet you do. That's some bullshit, man. That's good D.
Post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Trubisky gives to Cohen. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Focus, defense, focus.
Trubisky will throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Oh, my fault.
He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky.
Oh, come on, it's been intercepted.
This is going to be caught. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner.
And he's into the end zone.
Oh, it's just an interception, man.
Tariq Cohen, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they give up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready. Line 51. Watch the curve.
They go with Leonard Fournette, 3rd-year back from LSU. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit.
God damn.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing is Jackson. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. A lot of eyes on Golden Tate this year to see if he can take over some of the production that OBJ had before he got shipped to Cleveland. You know, Beckham had 1,000-yard seasons 4 of his 5 years in New York. Golden Tate struggled at the end of last year in Philadelphia, but he had a really good run in Detroit, including 3,000-yard seasons in the middle of this decade. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 44, Jackson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go play action now. Jackson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Be out of the way.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. On 2nd and 15 now. Trubisky.
Oh, come on, intercept that, bro.
And it falls incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
He caught that! Oh, how the fuck he catch that?
Past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 24 yards.
Hi, catch that.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
That's good defense right there.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 37 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does.
I'm working on my run game, D.
Because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 45 on 2nd down.
Oh, there goes that blitz. There you go.
And he will go down.
There you go. There you go. That blitz.
Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He sets to fire deep.
That's bullshit, man.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. He has been interception-prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That's all good.
Question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on
I got something for
what
that.
type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. Yeah. But the bottom line is, you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience, and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 31-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run on 2nd down.
I missed that.
Oh, eluding the tackle. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's
a face mask? Come on, man. Another face mask?
The flags. So that
Fuck
flag
outta
will
here,
cost him
man.
15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face
That face mask is be killing me,
That's going
man.
to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Cohen. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. On 2nd down, it's Cohen, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone,
I want that.
but it's incomplete.
He's about to get sacked.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right?
Be
Made
smart,
them kick the
man.
field
Be
goal.
smart.
And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jackson is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
There you go again. There you go again.
The
That's
Bears
it.
get there for the sack. Now the Giants will use the second of
that's
their
all
3
right.
timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go.
Let's just get
in
3.
this
Let's
first half of
just get
action.
3, baby.
Jackson throwing on 3rd and long.
Nah, man, that's
He's gonna
bullshit.
go down again. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds
All
remaining
right,
in this
that's
first
all right.
half.
I'm gonna adjust. I'm gonna adjust. I got it.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
I got it. I'm gonna adjust to that shit. So as I finished this bit.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
Oh, this is a game. Took that off.
And turn into a big play. That's what you
That should have been a pick 6.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for
All right,
the
I'm
second
just
half.
slow it down, man.
Both teams
Slow it
appear
down.
ready for the
Slow it
fight
down.
ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Oh, come on.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
I got two. I should have kept running. All right, let me calm down.
You are so correct, and with the team and organization,
let me calm down.
We're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
Oh man, they blocked me up like shit.
First down inside the 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game.
All right, come on, chill out.
Short field to their
we know where he's going. We know where he's
going. For 6. The extra point up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Man, I can't even get the fucking ball off.
And down he goes.
That's crazy.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw.
Fuck me.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
That fucking blitz is killing me, man. Fuck.
I know it's an emotional game.
I know you ain't unnecessary roughness.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. You tighten up.
This is Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 10th touchdown of the season.
They say a touchdown, but it's say 2nd and goal.
Use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, watch the slant. Hey, watch it.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you
That's
talk
why I
about
gotta
on his
stop drinking.
back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance.
Hey, Pop, where you going at?
3 touchdowns. It's got him in the lead. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
I'm about to eat them shrimp.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the 25 on second down, Jackson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own.
Oh, come on, I was trying to go outside.
Blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
No gain on the play there, second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on second down, Jackson. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. That catch good for 5. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Come on, catch that.
Right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The
coverage
too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
I play some defense, so.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. At the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
I don't think you got it, son.
They run. This is Cohen. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Go! 180! Check by 47.
On second and 11 now. Trubisky, he's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Trubisky now off the bootleg. Airing it out deep for Smith. Man, it's
come on. So ass niggas, man.
Inside the Giants' 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
All my cornerbacks slow as fuck anyway.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Now Trubisky to throw. Toward the pylon.
I told him that this nigga tripped up.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Fuck you, guy.
A 5-yard touchdown as the Bears push further out in front. The touchdown all set up by the big play.
Hey, my man tripped up.
But they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Should get out of hand real fast for me because I play too
fast. To the back
fast.
of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I don't think that's my problem.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. This is Fournette.
Oh, come
and this
on.
one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette.
Oh, I thought I kept
2
outside.
yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. He'll set up
Oh,
the
wow,
screen
fuck,
for
I
that.
spin.
And
Damn
he
it.
will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Fuck, I spin for.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Now Jackson operating from the gun.
Oh.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And they will finally put it in until he takes it back all the way
I got no
inside the
fucking
10-yard
patience.
line.
Well, this defensive pressure
What
has
do you
been
think's
constant
with?
all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here
Who he
as this
got?
one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll be stopped
I don't
just
play the
outside the
close.
5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Come on, man.
It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Oh, fuck.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself.
Man, ice wait.
No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Makes the score Bears 38. Giants 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it
Look
off.
at my ankle. What the fuck is going on? I can't even change this shit.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I be giving up. I ain't gonna lie, man.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Look at that shit. Come on, man. I ain't nowhere in hell. I ain't nowhere in hell. Yeah, you on an investigation, man. I ain't nowhere in fucking hell.
Looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense,
I got 0 seconds to fucking keep.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
3
He needs better
seconds.
protection, that's for sure.
Hey, bro, look into that, man. For real. I ain't nowhere in hell. As soon as I heard the ball, that nigga sacking me.
Here's Riley Dixon now.
Say it ain't so yet.
Goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. White now to return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the Bears take over. Around the NFL 4th quarter right now in Atlanta.
Oh, no, it seems a little fishy, though,
opening
man.
things up there.
I can't even change
Keep
one.
an eye on
Oh,
that
damn.
one as our game goes along here. Oh, Trubisky going to throw.
Look at this nigga, man.
Wide open receiver complete. And he will get into
I got a
the
bad
end zone.
team, I ain't
It's
gonna lie.
Another touchdown. This thing is ugly. You know, the man on our cover, John Madden.
My fastest cornerback got 89 speed.
He was on TV for these from, I think, 81 to 01, giving out the Turkey Leg Award and turducken he always talked about.
For a
Especially when you got a
cornerback?
guy going off like this, I think he would be a good recipient of the Turkey Leg Award.
Well, he's definitely already worked on that leg. Is it possible he could end up getting the whole turkey?
Yeah, give him a thigh,
or the
too.
whole turducken. And it's really great that you mentioned Coach Madden because everyone knows him from this. Everyone knows him from the broadcast booth. Remember, he won a Super Bowl as a head coach in Oakland.
Yep, he did indeed. But right now, we are watching maybe one of those turkey leg performances with his 2nd touchdown there. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Jackson.
Man, look at that shit.
He's taken down.
That's crazy.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Bro, I need you to investigate that.
After this.
No bullshit.
Use the first of their
On everything.
As they stop it with 14 seconds
Ain't
to
no
go
way his
in the
cornerback
game.
got 5 sacks, man. I can't even do nothing.
Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.
Nah, you going on an investigation, bro.
Yards a punt so far as this one's away. On the return, it's White. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Kareem Martin. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.
So you ain't play your game either?
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for the Giants, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what?
Do I even play this nigga? Man, I play the Packers, man. I don't play that nigga. I know I'm hungry as a motherfucker. I got steak and cheese, ribs, steamed shrimp.
numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad being pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more pesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Get your sauce, I'll replace those. Never save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet pointed guard.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the big scan when he stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her like she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet pointed guard.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
How many of y'all came to win?
But they asking my name, huh?
Ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my
Oh hell nah, fuck no.
Shorty, she support ride, lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side, ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Uno, no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. It's not no preseason.
Hold up. So he lost by more than 30?
Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose.
So he owed him what, 300?
Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position.
And he ain't pay? Oh hell nah.
For the wrong reasons, trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback.
That's why I don't bet. I bet my niggas that I know. Man, Bud bet on a couple things. We don't bet on games because I ain't betting them on no football shit. But a bet is a bet, man. You gotta live by that. Or don't do it.
Blow your mind.
Yeah, but see, I bet you if he would have won or lost by 29 or something, he been looking for that money. I don't know, man. Niggas weird out here, man. I swear. I ain't never seen so many weird niggas in my life. I watched a chat with a nigga I just played. Him and this nigga, they talking about cripping and pulling up and all this crazy shit. Nigga, you ain't no real crip and all this shit. I'm like, nah, that's mad. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, cuz I know you box. You sent me the wrong. You sent me the wrong address. I'm like, for real. I'm like, man. I was just reading this shit. I'm like, they really talking about they in gangs and shit and all this shit. What the fuck? If you lost, man. Good game, and I keep it pushing. I don't know. I got me some steamed shrimp over here. Whew. I'm about to peel all these motherfuckers right now. What happened to Uncle Lee? He was like, you sent me the wrong address. I'm like, what the fuck going on here? Yeah, mad to bring that shit out of that motherfucker with it. That shit crazy. Something happened to that man that ain't got nothing to do with you, but you on there threatening him. How the fuck they gonna have Pittsburgh and motherfucking Cincinnati tonight? Who the fuck wanna see it? Yeah, but who the fuck wanna see that? I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but god damn. Need to put them Giants on there. And these motherfuckers ain't in the vein. What the fuck? Hey, Doug, you seen Power? Y'all seen Power? That was a good one, I thought. It's two people that need to go, man. If they don't get rid of Lala ass, man, I swear to God. Yeah, that bitch fat and pretty and all that shit, but god damn, she blow me on that motherfucker.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the world is my home and there's so many miracles burning my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Ain't saying hippies. Women like Nicki know what I'm about. I'm not this
hey, but to me, what I'm saying, they showing he got the mindset. He just young. Oh yeah, they bad show that. Well, they ain't show him with no like with his peoples.
Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice.
Who you play, D?
Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice.
Who you play at Advance? Don't play. You ain't play me. Who you play? Oh, you must have been drinking some E&J. Nah, every time you came on my house, we drunk some Hennessy, motherfucker. If I ain't had nothing else, I'll drink that shit. I couldn't say I ain't. It's nice as fuck, but if I ain't had nothing else laying around, oh well, they ain't no drinkers, OG. I mean, Uncle D. Yeah, my father. I mean, I think sometimes I gotta do what I gotta do. But. Like I'm peeling my steamed shrimp right now. No, the fuck we don't. We play? First of all, you ain't never kicked my ass. Nigga, we don't play. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know who I played for real. Nigga, you play Maurice. That's why you. That's why. That's why you looking forward to that shit. Playing Maurice. Oh, trust me, I already know. I got me a pound of motherfucking steamed shrimp. I think Sugar and Stonewall playing now. What's going, bro?
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Go to ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet of what he knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a
Nigga, I got the best. I got the best internet in the game. Nigga, my internet don't never fuck up. Oh fuck! I gotta stop the screen. I got a pound of shrimp. That's fine.